you what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll try.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Farming Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. It is Sunday evening. I'm actually in my jammies, sitting here in my recliner, but not for long. Well, I mean, I'll be in my jammies all night because I wanted to get comfortable, but I'm fixing to get out of the recliner. It's time to start cooking because we've got a pumpkin carving night with our family tonight. It's going to be super fun. I'm making a bunch of snack foods. The boys have already called to see if they could come on over. I told them to wait just a little bit longer. I wanted to get my little Sunday evening rest in just a little bit. And, but then I'd call them over. So in just a little bit, I'm going to get up. We're going to get started. We're going to make chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to make these Monte Cristo roll-ups, like pinwheels. I'm going to make loaded potatoes, but with tater tots. Let's see, what else are we going to make? I'm going to make some apple cider, some spiced apple cider, chocolate chip cookies. Oh, I'm going to make some sausage dip. I don't know. We're just going to make a lot of snacky type food, and we're going to have a great time. My house is a mess, but there's no point in cleaning it because we're going to tear it up tonight. So I'm going to go get started in just a little bit, and I'm bringing you guys with me. Hey, if you're new here, welcome to my home. Welcome to our farm. We are so happy and thankful to have you here. If you're back, welcome back. You know how much I love you guys. So let's get started on this wonderful, wonderful evening. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I've laid out some puff pastry here, so I'm going to have it thawing, and then I'm just going to scoop out some of my cookie dough that I made the other day. If you missed that video, I think there's 2 in here. If you missed that video, go check it out. I just made the back of the Toll House chocolate chip bag, and we just made those chocolate chip cookies. Leave them in for 9 minutes at 375. Pull them out, let them cool, and you're good to go. I'm also going to start frying up a pound of sausage, breakfast sausage, for my sausage dip. All that is sausage, cream cheese, Rotel tomatoes, and that's it. And you just cook it all. Well, you brown your sausage first, then you add everything else, and it's delicious. And you serve it with these. So good. Okay, and so that's what I'm going to do to get started. Plus, I'm going to wash up a few little things, and I'll bring you back as the day progresses. I wanted to start out all these videos in order to prepare myself and get ready for Vlogmas. If you're unfamiliar with what Vlogmas is where I start Thanksgiving and start filming every single day, and I just take you with me throughout my day, every day from Thanksgiving through the first of the year. I think is when we stopped, but anyway, or at least till Christmas, and you're always a day behind, so you're getting the day after I have filmed. But I want to start each day kind of telling you what the weather is. Well, normally I start that video first thing of a morning, but today we're starting it in the evening. Today is actually Sunday. I know you're seeing this on Monday, but it is in the 80s here. Y'all, it is like crazy. Our weather has been so crazy, and it has been in the 80s. After tomorrow, it's going to be in the 80s tomorrow too. That'll be 4 days we've been in the 80s. 4 or 5 days we've been in the 80s. And then Tuesday, our high is 50 and our lows are in the 20s. It's like 30-degree difference. It's like crazy. So
But today it's in the 80s. It's nice and hot. And so we're just going to enjoy this fall night, even though it's not fall temperature. Okay. No lipstick on to speak of tonight. I was going to also tell you what shade of lipstick I'm wearing because I'm always asked. Right now, there's whatever's on is left over from church this morning, and that's probably not much. So, okay, I am just fixing a little candy plate. I've got me a pretty fall plate here. I've got some good old-fashioned cream drops on mine and Bryant's day trip the other day. And I got some maple covered peanuts. I got some Horehound candy. I asked you guys about this the other day. How many of you have ever heard of, like, or know about Horehound candy? I think I'm probably the only one in my household that likes it. I think Isaac may like it. I'm not sure. And I'm also going to put out on this plate here. I had a wonderful subscriber send me some of these maple cookies. I think they will be super pretty out here on this candy. We'll just kind of put those out real nice and pretty like. All right. So there's our little candy plate ready to be set out, and I'm just going to set it aside. Okay, so I have two little grandbabies, boys. Y'all know them, Judah and Levi, and they are wide open, and they're wanting to come over here. So while they're here and I'm preparing food, if they're loud and carrying on, what I'll do is I'll just turn the volume off and play some nice little music for you. So that's what I plan to do. So I'm going to let them come on over in just a little bit and just keep cooking while they're here and videoing, but I'll try to, you know, either do a voiceover or put some music to it. Okay, I'll see you back in just a minute. We're going to move on now to our Monte Cristo sandwiches and or pinwheels actually, And I've got my puff pastry out here, and I'm just kind of rolling it out a little bit. I want to elongate it just a little bit. All right, that's pretty good there. Okay, so I'm going to grab some Dijon mustard and a pastry brush if I have one. And we're going to put a layer of Dijon mustard. And I'm going to smear it all the way. And we'll, if we need more, we can definitely add more. We don't want to go stingy on the mustard because that's one of the huge flavor aspects of this. Now, if you've ever had a Monte Cristo sandwich, it's like in a French toast almost, and they sprinkle it with powdered sugar, and we're going to do the same thing with this. All right. I think we're good. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with some Swiss cheese now. And we're just going to layer it up with cheese. I also have honey ham, and it may take me a little bit to get these open because these are all new containers, so bear with me as I open them. Okay, and we're just going to finish filling this up by cutting some cheese in half. And we'll have an extra half a slice of cheese to nibble on in a little bit. Okay, so we're now going to layer our ham. Again, bear with me, these are all new containers. And I'm not going on very neatly with it, as you can see. This is just going to be so delicious. And we're going to once we roll them up and cut them, we're going to give them a nice egg wash. And then when they come out of the oven, we're going to sprinkle them with powdered sugar. And then we're going to heat up and thin out some blackberry or whatever kind of preserves you have, berry preserves you have. Okay, so that's good for the ham. Let's go in with some turkey. I have honey roasted turkey. I may have to rinse my hands because they're going to slip. And I already have this on a piece of parchment, but I may accidentally cut through it when we cut the slices, so I may have to grab another piece of parchment real quick. I didn't think about having to cut it. That was not wise. Okay, guys, I'm struggling. It's either my eyesight or my fingers. There we go. All right, so now we're going to put some turkey on here. Okay, one more slice and we should be good. Now you could actually go in with an extra slice of cheese, but I'm not. I'm going to just keep it as is because I don't want it to be so hard to roll up that we struggle. I'm just lifting it up and we're going to start. And as we roll, I'm kind of pushing it under with my fingers because I want it good and tight. And if the meats and cheese start coming out, we're gonna, which it is, we're gonna kind of stick it under there best we can. We're gonna push that meat and cheese in there. I should have left a little bit of a buffer. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. All right. Okay, so we've got that the best we can here. Let me... Alexa, stop. Sorry guys, that's what happens when you got several things going at one time. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to cut each half in half. And then I'm going to keep cutting things in half until I get the size of pinwheels I want, which I believe this should be good. So we'll actually have 16 pinwheels once everything is said and done. Okay. All right, let me get a piece of parchment. We'll get this out on our cookie sheet and we'll be ready to bake in just a little bit. So these are ready for the oven. All I have left to do is give it a little bit of an egg wash. I filled them way too full and that's my fault, but it's okay. They're gonna be delicious. We're gonna make do. So we'll give it an egg wash and then it'll go in the oven for a little while. I think I'm going to start on my sausage dip. You guys have seen that. And I'm going to call the boys and tell them they can come over. So on this clip I'm about to show you, Judah had actually been outside, had gotten his clothes wet, and so he changed clothes and put on these little tight superhero shorts, and but it was too cute. Papa playing with them on the floor was too cute not to film and put in here, so I'm adding that clip in. The food's not ready, but the fun has already started. Okay everyone, the tater tots just come out of the oven. I have a mixture of cheese here of white cheddar, yellow cheddar, and mozzarella. And I am just going to cover this beautifully with this cheese.
Ignore the boys in the background.
Yeah, they're having fun.
They're pumped
I've already
up.
told them it's an exciting night for the family.
Pumpkin carving. Look at there. Doesn't that look good right there?
We're having loaded potatoes.
Loaded potato.
Tater tots.
Tater tots.
All right. So we're just going to keep sprinkling this cheese.
What about some bacon bits?
We're going to go in with some bacon bits. We'll stick it back in the oven for a little bit. Then we'll top it with some green onions and some sour cream that I have mixed ranch dressing mix in.
We'll bring you right back.
All right, so now we're just going to sprinkle some bacon bits. Now, if you were really good and you would have fried your own bacon and crumbled it up.
Did you cheat?
But I'm cheating and using the real bacon bits. Just because we've been cooking and making lots of stuff, so we're doing the easy route right here. Okay, so it's going back in the oven. That cheese is going to melt and it's going to be delicious.
When's the onions going on?
After it comes out, we'll just top it with that.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, so I've taken some sour cream and I've just mixed in some ranch dressing mix, and I'm just going to kind of drizzle that on the potatoes. Dollop it on the potatoes. All right. All right. Okay. So we're going to leave that like that, and then I have some green onions here. Right here, we're just going to top those. Okay, and if you didn't like sour cream, you could definitely just use regular ranch dressing. That would have been fine. But I wanted to make this a little bit more like loaded potatoes. Okay, there you go. Okay, everyone, we're getting ready to eat. So here is our spread so far. Here is my loaded potatoes, which is used in tater tots. Here are our Monte Cristo pinwheels with our blackberry preserves that I've heated up. Chocolate chip cookies. My candy platter that the boys have nibbled in already. My sausage dip over here. Isaac has made a corn dip, and that looks delicious. So we're going to have a corn dip, and he brought some chips. We have drinks. I think Jess may be bringing cookies. I'm not sure, so we will see. So we're going to enjoy a snack, and then we're going to get started carving pumpkins. Get Peppa one of them spoons.
Uncle Isaac's still working. There's all of our pumpkins for the night. Now, before I show you this clip, we have some dear special friends in Pennsylvania, Doug and Kathy, that are super sweet and super generous. They sent Judah and Levi a special prize, and I had planned all along that we would give it to them the night of the pumpkin carving, and we would do that after everything was cleaned up as far as the pumpkin stuff, and we got all the pumpkin out of the way. And so here is this clip of them receiving their special prize, and let me tell you, they were super excited. I had all of it intentions of making these this prize, both of their prizes, stay here and let it be something they play with here, but they would not let go of them, and they they took them home, which was totally fine. And so here is that clip. Boys, what'd you get?
Chat.
Tell Mr. Doug and Miss Kathy thank you.
Thank you.
Look,
Tell
right
them
here on
say
the
thank
tip.
you, Mr. Doug and Miss Kathy.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
Can you open this?
I sure can.
Wow.
Look, it's battery too. Pull that thing out.
What?
Oh, I think it's a light.
Oh, I didn't see the button. All right, bud. Whoops. Ready?
This.
Pull that. What do you think, Judabug?
Cool.
Cool.
Leave that look.
Push backwards.
Now you can put it in here. That's your police car. Look, show bubbles. So look, when you want to open it, press this button. Press that. Press that button. And now it pops open. Hey, y'all, show Bubbles your cars. Oh, those are cool. Judah, show Bubbles.
They can put it inside, and when it's done, look.
That's awesome.
Really car.
Horehound. Watch this, Mom. Horehound candy.
Well, everybody has left for the evening, and I am sitting in my recliner. Still have the main heavy big light on, but I'm about to go to sleep. But it was such a fun, wonderful night. We had such a ball. The kids played. Oh, I love these nights. So, okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow on The Farm and Pastor's Wife. Not sure what tomorrow holds. We've got to plan for our upcoming Hallelujah night at church. And so, yeah, I'm not sure what will happen tomorrow. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow, whatever it is. So, thank you for joining me. Remember, the grease is hot enough. You can fry anything. Bye, y'all.